man. We're back. Crew Swag here. We got some more ERBs for you. It's been a little bit of a minute, but hey, what are you gonna do? We got some OGs. Excuse me. We got some OG battles for you. We've pretty much watched all of the newer battles that I care to watch and react to. So we're going through the OGs, all right? A lot different, all right? A little bit shorter. You want to know how old these battles are? Nope. You can't even get to 1080. You know what I'm saying? So that's how old we're dealing with here. First one. This is a classic. Mr. T versus Mr. Rogers. Me and my boy East, shout out Ryan East. We used to go bar for bar with this in the car, driving home from baseball practice. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, Mr. T, Daystorm, Vine. We saw him in the Shaka Zulu battle. He's been in a couple. All right, looks good. Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers was a little bit before my time. I caught the tail end of Mr. Rogers when I was a kid. But you know, you've seen clips. Great guy, nice show, relaxing show. He's just Mr. Rogers, man. He's just your friendly neighborhood Mr. Rogers. Now, it has a weird stigma now. Whatever. All right? Mr. Rogers was a good guy.
I pity the fool who tries to step the clever lane. Call me B.A. Biceps, cause I crush the whole game. Bring Tuesday, Friday, and Little Charlie the train. And watch me.
Yeah, he had like that train. Did the train talk? I don't know. Let me know, chat. I know he had like the train set. He had all these like characters. Yeah, it's coming back to me a little bit.
Dip their ass in gold and wear them like my neck chain, sucker. I'll choke you with your own sweater sleeves. You couldn't even beat me in the land of make-believe. I will Mr. Teabag you in the closest cemetery. Nobody's gonna miss you, cause all your friends imaginary.
Hi there, neighbor. I hope you don't mind if I change my shoes. I'll be rocking sneakers till this battle's over, so I don't get blood from your ugly face on my panty loafers.
Dude, yeah. I like this because he's like, it's Mr. Rogers. You know, he's like a calm guy, but he also has that tone of, I'm gonna beat your ass, you know? So you better pipe it or gripe it. I don't know.
I like you just the way you are, one in a million. But it looks like the barber gave your head a Brazilian.
Oh.
I pity your neck, Mr. Gold Chains, you got too many. The only gold I keep is on the shelf in my end.
Oh, dude, that sequence was great. So obviously that was like a stunt double dancer, but he goes like to like shield his face. And then Mr. T's face.
But it looks like
hold
the
on.
barber gave your head a Brazilian.
He goes down.
Your neck, Mr. Gold Chains, you got too many.
And it's like, huh? You do that? And then
the only gold I keep is on the shelf in my
Emmys.
Emmys.
I
I
mean,
teach a whole world full of children, I can tell. You call yourself T, cause you're too dumb to spell.
Who you call a dumb fool? Mr. T only needs one letter. Hello? It's for you. Bill Cosby, what's the sweater?
I think this was before the Bill Cosby stuff. I like how Mr. Rogers just turns around slowly. What is that?
You call yourself T, cause you're too
Watch.
dumb to spell.
Who you call a dumb fool? Mr. T only needs one letter. Hello? It's for you. Bill Cosby, what's the sweater?
Yeah.
You're a 40-year-old version in a dumpy-ass house. I get Hannibal, Murdoch, hand-face to stump you
Hey.
out.
Okay, yeah, so Mr. T's from the A-Team. The movie, was it a show? I think it was a show back in the probably like 70s, 80s. So, okay.
In a dumpy-ass house. I get
Hannibal, Epic Lloyd, right?
Murdoch,
Murdoch, Epic Lloyd.
hand
And Faceman. I've only seen like the new reboot of the A-Team like a decade ago, so I'm not too familiar, but it's a good premise.
You're a 40-year-old version in a dumpy-ass house. I get Hannibal, Murdoch, hand face to stomp you out. The only pussycat you ever seen is on Henrietta, sucker. And your Mr. McFeely delivers a lot more than letters. So before you come to battle with your PBS crap, how about I call up CPS about them kids? Laugh, fool.
Watch what you say. Kids love me more than lunch. I'm not the one with my face on some whack-ass Captain Crunch. When my plan comes together.
Wait, let me see that.
I'm not the one with my face on some whack-ass Captain.
Mr. T sticker inside. Oh, hey, it says face cereal. Nice. Very, like, 2009 YouTube. I love it.
Crunch. When my plan comes together, you won't even see it coming. I'll chop you into 4 black dudes and I'll remake Cool Runnings.
Oh, this line doesn't really make sense. Like, the connection to Cool Runnings. Maybe the actor was in it. I don't know. Cool Runnings was a show about a Jamaican bobsled team. There were 4 black guys. About making it to the Olympics, underdog story, yada yada. So he's like,
see it coming. I'll chop you into 4 black dudes and I'll remake Cool Runnings. I'll say this once, Lawrence. I hope it's understood. Get right back in your van. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood.
oh. Mr. Rogers won. Nice. I like that last line with Mr. McFeely coming in with the bat.
I'll say this once, Lawrence. I hope it's understood. Get right back in your van. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood.
Nice. You know, it's... And pardon the language. It's tough because whoever has the last line usually, like, gets a little bit of a bias. But Mr. Rogers won. All right, next one. This one's a wacky random one. Hold on, when did this come out? 14 flippin' years ago. 2011. So I was... Let's say April 2011. So yeah, I was 8th grade. 8th freaking grade. Genghis Khan versus the Easter Bunny. I don't know the connection. Maybe, I don't know. So let's watch it, shall we? Okay, Epic Lloyd, yeah. It looks like Genghis Khan, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nice Peter. Easter Bunny. Again, I don't know. I don't know.
How you gonna battle? I invented hip-hop. My little tail swinging and my big ears flopping.
Okay.
The Easter Bunny, baby, I deserve to be arrogant. You ugly, rapist, poet-wearing barbarian.
Ooh.
What you gonna do? You got a bucket on your head and a Fu Manchu.
Okay.
The Great Wall couldn't keep you out of China. Watch me rub my foot for luck and stick it right up your vagina.
Okay. You know, Easter Bunny came out kind of hot. How you gonna battle? I invented hip hoppin'. Pretty good. And then he said the Great Wall couldn't keep you out of China. Watch me rub my foot for luck. 'Cause like, isn't that a superstition thing, like a rabbit's foot? And stick it right up your China. Okay, yeah, not bad. You got a wacky, kooky voice, but that's the voice I would expect the Easter Bunny to have.
Couldn't keep you out of China. Watch me rub my foot for luck and stick it right up your vagina. Come on, you bunny ass about to feel the wrath of Khan.
Okay.
Silly rabbit, you need more than luck. You've got 2 giant ears but can't hear that you suck. I drive a Mongol horde. Your army is weak. What? You going to attack me with a posse of peeps? I'll bite off your tail and punch your teeth down your throat. Then butcher your family and make a new coat.
I know this is a rap battle. But, I mean, Genghis Khan murdered probably hundreds of thousands, if we count his men. So, what are we doing? But, based on raps, we'll see. Alright, let's go.
Off your tail and punch your teeth down your throat. Then butcher your family and make a new coat. Take it easy, baby. No need for this meanness. We should keep it peaceful.
He's like, oh.
Boy, Jesus. I give people candy. You just...
Wait, who are those 3 people?
this meanness. We should keep it peaceful, homeboy. Jesus.
Oh, he said Jesus. So is that Jesus? Is that Jesus? Wow, guys. And that's the Big Lebowski. I think, I haven't seen it, but doesn't he call himself the Jesus or something like that? That's, Irv. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I give people candy. You just like to pillage. Why'd you get on my face and go back to your village? From Poland to Korea.
Oh, hey, that was sick. I remember, yeah, okay, so watch the Easter Bunny throw,
You just like to pillage.
watch him throw this Easter egg, and then watch, Genghis Khan hits it out of midair.
Why'd you get on my face and go back to your village? From
Oh, nice. I remember watching that from the behind the scenes. Okay, nice, yeah, I like that. Okay.
people candy. You just like to pillage. Why'd you get on my face and go back to your village? From Poland to Korea, Arabic Sylvan.
Yeah.
Now my DNA's in dudes from New York to Japan. Ha! Easter.
What's the... Okay, I'm gonna look it up just for the sake. Genghis... Oh, by the way, back in the day, they didn't have, like, the G sound. So the G was pronounced as a CH. So it was Chinggis, by the way. I can't talk and type. Chinggis Khan. Okay. So 8%. Okay, I want you to think about that. 8 out of every 100 people that live in, like, the Mongolia area have Genghis Khan DNA. Which means 0.5% of all males. So you take 200 people, at least one... Okay, you take 200 guys, at least one of those dudes has Genghis Khan DNA. That's the kind of work he was up to in his heyday, all right? That's just to give you some numbers.
Korea, Arabic Sylvan. Now my DNA's in dudes from New York to Japan. Ha! Easter my ass. You're not in the Bible. You're a fluffy bitch mascot for Hallmark in denial.
I think Genghis...
Epic!
Yeah, Genghis Khan won. Chinggis Khan, excuse me. How you gonna battle? I invented hip-hoppin'. Yeah. Okay, that was a good one. Final one. I'm giving you 3 today, so you guys are blessed. Third and final one. Dr. Seuss versus Shakespeare. 2 wordsmiths in their own right. Sort of... Depends on who you ask. 2 ends of the spectrum. There's a hair on my mic. One is very, very Shakespearean. And the other one is geared towards children, but still impactful. Green eggs and ham. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Oh, the places you'll go. Shout out my wife. What's another Cat in the Flippin' Hat. Great movie. We can get into why there's no more live action Dr. Seuss movies. But that's another video. Okay. Dr. Seuss versus Shakespeare. Let's go. Hold on, I'm sorry. You guys are gonna skip over this, but I'm gonna turn it up just for this beginning part. Listen to this bass right off the top. You guys heard that? Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn it back down a little bit. Okay, now let's get into it.
Dr.
Okay. G. Watsky, man. Love him. G. Watsky, he's been in a bunch of battles we've watched. Again, he's that kid who had the video Pale Kid Raps Fast. That's him. He raps fast. Here we go. And honestly, great casting. Because if Shakespeare were to be, I guess, a rapper, he would rap fast, I would think. And be very lyrical, metaphorical, syllabical, you know. Okay.
Come bite my thumb, I hope you know the stakes.
Okay.
I'll put a slug between your shoulder blades, then ask what light through yonder poser breaks.
Okay.
I have been iambic on that assy bastard. My rhyme's a classic. Your crap is drafted by kindergartner high on acid.
Okay, sorry, this is a little loud. This one's a freaking loud one. Iambic.
Bastard.
Hold on.
Then ask what light through yonder poser breaks. I have been iambic.
I hath been iambic on that ass. Iambic. Iambic pentameter. Hold on. Mrs. Thaxton's sophomore English class is coming back to me a little bit. Isn't iambic pentameter like 5 syllables? I hath been iambic on that ass. I hath been... I don't know what that is. Iambic, because pent is 5. I don't know.
On that assy bastard.
On that assy On that assy bastard. Maybe, I don't know.
Rhyme's a classic. Your crap is drafted by kindergartner high on acid. Yo, man, you're an old white soldier boy who has no swag. And no gonads, egads, it's so sad. And to top it off, you're not a doctor.
Yeah.
I've never seen a softer author. You crook, you. I bet you wrote the Twilight books too.
I like just the shade to Twilight. Maybe someone in the chat can explain this one to me. I never understood why Dr. Seuss didn't talk in this battle. Because I'm 99% sure he wasn't like deaf or anything like that. Is it because he's like, oh, I'm just going to let my writings do the talking? Or my illustrations? Is that what it is? Because I feel like... I don't know. I don't know. I bet you wrote the Twilight books too. Yeah, let's go, cat.
Would I, could not on a boat. Read any of the boring ass plays you wrote. Even Horton doesn't want to hear you. And Cindy Lou Who is afraid to go near you.
Yeah.
Bore people to death. You leave a classroom looking like the enemy Macbeth. I entertain it.
Yeah. Shakespeare, and now, what? He was... What's that, like the 1400s, 1500s? You know, it's not going to be the most exciting thing to read. But come on, my man. Mix in, like... I don't know, can't you mix in some skibbities or something? You know what I'm saying?
A child of any age, you gotta translate what you said on the opposite page. How you gonna battle with a cat in the hat? Little kids get scared when I step on the mat. Think your ruffleneck ass gonna rap to that? I got a best-selling book about me coming back.
That. Why is he so angry?
I'm switching on my style like the Beatles with my pieces. Each is such a wonder with a plethora of features. Are pathetically predictable. You're thinking Duke binding through the trisyllabic meter and some ghetto-muppet creatures. The bard is in the building. It's a castle. I'm a boss. Better parliament, a positive. I'm killing it. I'm iller than the plague. And never caught a cholera. A balla on some cricket bowler business while you're sitting in the bleachers.
High to the key? Like, what is he saying?
I'm switching
up my style like
the
Beatles with my pieces.
Each is such a
wonder with a plethora of features. Each is such a wonder with a plethora of features. Dude, you're pathetically predictable. I can't even say it slow, man. You're pathetically predictable.
You're thinking binding through the trisyllabic.
Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna do this. Everyone follow along at home. You think we could do half? I think we could do half. Like the Beatles with my pieces. Each is such a wonder with the plethora of features are pathetically predictable. You knew I can't. The bard is in the building. He said the bard is in the building? He actually said the bard is in the building.
And some ghetto muppet creatures. The bard is in the building. It's a
Kinda.
castle. I'm a boss. Better parliament, the positive. I'm killing it. I'm iller than the plague. And never caught the color right.
Oh,
Business while you're sitting in the bleach.
dude.
The positive. I'm killing it. I'm iller than the plague. And never.
I'm iller than the plague. I never caught or cholera. Dude, I've never really like slowed down this bar. Goodness. Heat. Okay, let's do 75%. Okay.
My style like the Beatles with my pieces.
Each is such a wonder with the plethora of features and pathetically predictable. You think you knew what they did. The bard is in the middle, it's a castle, I'm a boss. I was like I never caught a rolla business where you're sitting in the bleachers. Okay, sorry, we're not even through with the battle yet. I'm sorry. But we're gonna watch it one more time. Fast motion, here we go. I'm gonna try to do it. All right, I'm gonna try to do it. Switching up a style like the Beatles with my pieces. Each is just a wonder with a plethora of features and pathetically predictable. You think?
The bard is in the building. It's a castle. I'm a boss. Better parliament, the positive. I'm killing it. I'm iller than the plague. And never caught a cholera.
God.
Business while you're sitting in the bleachers.
They're like, whoa.
You rap fast, you do. Yes, you rap fast, it's true. Now
Okay.
let's see how you rap versus things 1 and 2.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You can take your fancy words and send them back home to your mama. Break a foot off in your ass with a feed pajamas. Then we'll cook you up and eat you with some
No.
green eggs. We'll break up in your leg. Make no mistake, be in the rain. All this time.
Okay, sorry. Look at Shakespeare. Watch. He's like right here. He's like, slow down. That's good. Having green eggs. Ooh. William Shakespeare.